do this again. We've been having some internet issues, as you guys know. Website issues, internet issues, just things have been going wrong lately. But we tried a couple videos earlier in the week, and both of them were really bad, so I deleted them. They were skipping and chopped.
Yeah, just remember, we never have a bad day, ever. Some days are better than others, but we don't have bad days.
Well, they're there, so.
Okay, good. All right. Well, welcome.
People are chiming in.
Let's hope it holds out.
Does everything look okay, Frank? How's the video look?
Because we got lots of stuff to talk
Yeah,
about.
Frank Jenkins. Hey, Frank.
So, anyway, I'll just kind of do some intro stuff here. So first thing first, in case you guys didn't know, the website is back up. It's not perfect yet, but it's definitely up. If you go to Make a Wood Sign, you'll see a message that says order supplies here. You can click on it and go right over to the shopping cart. So everything is there. Just the front page hasn't been put up yet, and our IT guy is still working on it. We're hoping that...
It says it looks good from Yorkshire, England.
Excellent.
I want to make a little comment. I've got 3 emails in the last 2 days from somebody from the UK, 3 different people from the UK wanting to know how to buy our supplies, like our layout supplies and our router bits, and they say they can't do it online, so they want to know if there's someplace else they can buy them. Well, you have to understand that we don't ship to the UK except Vicky will ship. We can ship by Express or
DHL.
The DHL, but you need to contact Vicky. You need to send her an email, tell her what you want. She'll get back to you by email, tell you how much it'll cost to ship to your address, because she can check that. And then we'll be happy to ship any place in the world, but it has to be done. You have to contact Vicky, let her know what you want, where you wanted to ship it to, so she can check with DHL and find out what it'll cost. And we pay exactly what it costs us. So if it costs us $12 to ship it, that's what you pay. If it costs us $30 to ship it, that's what you pay. We don't make anything on it at all, but we charge exactly what we're charged. So contact Vicky if you're in the UK or Ireland or Zimbabwe. Contact Vicky and she'll tell you how to order. And you can contact her by email.
Correct.
Vicky with DaveSigns@gmail.com. Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome. I just want to throw that in because I've got 3 emails just in the last day. I've got 3 emails asking me about that. No,
Good.
I just forward them on to Vicky, but I thought I would mention that since a lot of people may be watching.
Good. So yes, the website is only set up for domestic stuff. If it's international, contact Vicky and she will get back to you and let you know. Secondly, I want to just thank everybody for the wonderful compliments and comments on the Sasha sign. I had a blast making that, and they loved it. They got it in New York. It got there in good shape, and everybody seemed to like it. And you guys seem to like what we did on that. So thank you for all of that. Secondly, today, I'm going to brag a little bit because most of you probably won't know what this is, but I was in Las Vegas at the SEMA show. SEMA is... I can't remember exactly what it stands for, but it's the biggest car show in the world. And I was there for a couple hours this afternoon, and you can only get there if you know somebody in the industry. Unfortunately, I was able to get a ticket.
It's not open to the public.
It's not open to the public, but it's always been on my bucket list to go to SEMA, and I made it. It was really cool. I wish I could have been there a lot longer, but anyway, so SEMA was awesome. If you guys want to know, and you get a chance to go to SEMA and you're car people, go, definitely. All right, so big announcement. We are going to do a Black Friday sale. and it is going to be November 29th, November 30th, and December 1st. It's actually going to last 3 days. So that's the day after Thanksgiving and the 2 days after that. So it'll be like a 3-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. November 29th, 30th, and December 1st. So we haven't figured out exactly what items are going to be for sale, but we're going to have some, I think you guys are going to like it. It's going to be some cool stuff, some great prices.
I'm making up a bunch of bases. We can include bases.
We're not giving out what we're selling yet.
Never mind.
Thank you for that. Okay, so don't assume that the bases will be on the sale. They might not be. We just had a 2-for-1 bases sale.
Oh, okay.
Remember a couple weeks ago?
I
Anyway.
don't remember. That's
Anyway.
been 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I can remember 70 years ago, but 2 weeks is tough.
Okay. So, second big announcement: the class in March. Gosh, I forgot to write down the class in March.
You want me to get the dates?
Yeah, we are going to start taking names anytime you guys are ready. Because our class is only 6 people maximum with or without their spouses. So it could be a maximum of 12 altogether. So 6 participants, sign carving participants. Because, what's that? Yeah, and the spring, we're going to do one in the spring, one in the fall. The one in the spring is just for people that haven't attended one of our classes before. So, what's the date of it?
It is March 21st and 22nd.
March 21st and 22nd. And we are going to be, so what you need to do is write Vicki an email, let her know that you're interested in one of those 6 slots, and then we will do a drawing on December 13th. Pick 6 names out of a hat, and then, you guys will be available then to come to the seminar. So, if you have questions, obviously, write Vicki, write me. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm laughing at you.
Okay, so that was the second big announcement. Now I have a question. We have one of our guys, Wayne Erickson. He's actually he's from Sweden, and he's going to Sweden in the next couple months. And he would like to find out if there is somebody in Sweden that is a sign carver. He would love to meet up with another sign carver in Sweden. If there's anybody in Sweden that hears this, please write me an email and I will pass it on to Wayne if you're interested. So my email is eric@makeawoodsign.com. So if you're interested in meeting up with Wayne Erickson, which I think it's going to be in a month or two, something like that, I told him I'd give him a shout out on here.
Okay, I have a question. Hold on. Jeff Robinson says, are the classes ADA accessible?
I don't know what that is.
And what's the local hotels? We can talk about all that later. I don't know what ADA is.
Oh, that must be American Disabilities thing. I think, maybe. I'm not sure. That might be what he's referring to. I don't know. That's just a guess on my part. A lot of there'll be some more details, but yeah, write an email for any questions you guys have. Write Vicki an email or write me an email, and we'll answer those questions specifically. Where was it? Oh yeah. So if you're in Sweden and you want to meet up with Wayne Erickson when he's over there, send me an email and I'll pass it on to Wayne, and then you guys can connect. So, story. We're going to be doing a giveaway, by the way, here in a few minutes. We're giving away a hat. We'll be doing a giveaway for a trivia question we'll be asking here in a few minutes. And we will ship you a hat. Domestic only. Sorry.
ADA is American Disabilities Act. Is it wheelchair accessible?
See, that's what I was thinking. Yeah?
Yeah, it should be.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, we don't. Yeah, I think so.
Sure, I got a tractor that's a forklift. So
Yeah.
I need to pick you up, move you, I'll do it.
We can handle that. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh yeah. So a success story. One of our guys, Jim Peranto, his business is Peranto. How do you say that?
Ponderosa.
Ponderosa, like the old Ponderosa.
Yeah.
Ponderosa. I don't know why I have a tough time saying that. But anyway, Jim's been following us and making signs for a long time. And he sent me a couple pictures. He actually, his wife, he sent me an email. And through word of mouth, doing a lot of giveaways at raffles and stuff, he got enough kind of word of mouth notoriety. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. That he actually just did a car show, and he's done several of them now. And his signs are the first place prize for all of the different classes in this car show. I think there was. I think he told me there was 22 of them.
That's like we used to do at horse shows. And as the class was finished at horse shows, first prize would be one of our signs.
Yeah, this is actually his 5th car show that he did. And 22 signs. So he sold 22 signs before he ever started the show, because 22 signs were his first prices was his gosh, I can't, my words are not working.
It's because
tonight.
you're thinking too fast.
I've got so much
you got
going
so much
on.
going
Yeah.
on.
It's been a crazy day. Anyway, so these signs are 10.5 by 17. Western Red Cedar just did a phenomenal job on them. And here is
Great looking sign.
just a few people that won first prize. And there are a bunch of them together at one time. Got a really neat picture of them. So I want to encourage you guys. This kind of thing, again, we used to do it at horse shows, but like Dad and I were talking about it could be dog shows, it could be pet shows, it could be any kind of show like that where there are prizes given away. You know, you might get some kind of a deal where you can have them purchase your signs as first place trophies.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, my words are definitely not working tonight. So
That's all right,
somebody's
along
gotta-
with the internet, your phone, and the
Yeah.
website.
It's all mixed up together. So anyway, congratulations, Jim. And Jim makes obviously some really nice signs, and he does a lot of Christmas stuff. Jim is a first-class sign carver, and he's been following us.
Frank Jim.
So if you guys, he said that just in the signs that the people won, he gave out lots of cards and has lots of follow-up business just based on these first-place trophies. See, I said it right
Don't
there.
mention food anymore, okay?
All of that pumpkin
Second day.
YouTube. I think part of it is YouTube myself, but anyway, just keep going.
I doubt that, but I mean, whatever it is, there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately.
No.
So in regards to doing shows and fairs and, you know, horse shows and stuff, I'm going to pass you guys on, and when this video posts, I'm going to go in and edit it, and I'm going to put a link to a lady that has a YouTube channel.
That's the one I watch all the
And
time.
Vicky watches her all the time. It's Molly's Artistry 6. Is that what you
That's
know
her on Instagram.
That's her on Instagram. So it's Molly's Artistry. That's her YouTube channel. And she has a video that I'm going to put a link to in the description here in a little while. And she goes through a detailed thing about doing shows and craft shows and art shows. Really, really good information. If you guys are thinking about doing shows, if you're thinking about doing craft fairs and those kinds of things, she goes over tons of different details and suggestions and tips. And again, if you want, it should be in the description down below. But if not, you can send me an email and I'll send you a link to it.
Had made for Dad.
These are pillows that, well, go ahead. You're on
Yeah,
your
put him
mic.
down a little bit.
Do you have your mic there?
I do
Okay.
have my mic. So, these are my mom's pajamas that my sisters and I talked about, and I had a gal that I met through Mandy
Zad and Mandy.
Zad and Mandy. Yeah. And she's, I forget where she's at, but her name is Cody Hawk Cosper. Cody Hawk, Cosper on Facebook. She made these for me, And I'm going to send one to each of my sisters, and that middle one is mine. But those were my mom's pajamas. So you guys, this is such a good idea for gifts for Christmas or birthdays or just whatever. And I'm going to show you. I found this little thing on here that says,
So you
the
you
angels
sent
came
it?
and set me free, so hug my shirt and think of me, love, Mom. Yeah, I Googled things like that, and I sent her that, and she,
Made that patch.
I
and
don't,
put it
I
on,
don't
right?
know if she made the patch or somebody else made the patch, and then I think somebody else made the patches, but anyway,
And then
so
she put it
you
together
guys
with the
check her
patch.
out. She's Cody, Cody, Hawks, Cosper, Cosper, on Facebook.
Yeah, really cool. Great idea. And I know you had something done
done my dad's shirts
with your
too.
dad's shirts
Mhm.
too. Yeah, terrific idea. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, go check out Molly too, and I'll have a link in the description. So that's pretty much it. We can go right into the giveaway if you want to do that.
Yeah, let's do the giveaway.
Yep, and we'll do Q&A if you guys have some questions. So Vicky's got a trivia question for you.
All right, are you guys ready for the trivia question? So Eric just got done with the Sasha Group sign, and I want to know who is Sasha Group. Who is the Sasha Group run by, or who owns Sasha Group? They are connected with somebody that Eric is a huge fan of. Who is that?
Jeez, that was a nice hint.
Anybody? Ooh. Oh, Frank Jenkins. Good job. Awesome. Frank won. Yay, Frank.
knows me only too well.
So the answer is
Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V.
okay.
Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yeah.
And Sasha is actually his father's first name. That's his father's first name is Sasha. So he put this group together. It's a division of his company, and that's who it's named after. Is Gary's dad,
Yeah.
Sasha Vaynerchuk.
Alrighty.
Frank, I think we know where you're at. We'll get you a hat. Congratulations, Frank.
All right. We got a bunch of
We have some
questions.
questions. Good.
Good job, Frank. You
Good job,
deserve it.
Frank.
All
Yeah.
the stuff you brought out to
Okay.
me when you came out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now we can give a little something
Let's
back.
see. Bill Ross from Cocoa Beach is here.
Hey,
Frank,
Bill.
Stephanie, Andy, Tessa, Tim Leckenberg from Wisconsin, Todd
Uh-huh.
Schultz from North Dakota.
Any of our kids?
Yeah, Renee's here.
Hi,
Rachel's
Renee.
here.
Hi, Renee. Hi, Rach.
Let's see. Jason Harrison from the UK.
Hey, Jason.
Scott Boslow from. Hi, Scott. I just sent your router bits to you. From Pennsylvania.
I sent you a note in those rudder bits, Scott.
Lewis Bryan from Texas. Copperas Cove, Texas. Nancy Hafler.
Hey, guys.
Let's see. Ian Levine from Yorkshire, England.
I
It's
knew
1 o'clock
Ian-
in the morning there.
Yeah. I knew
Lewis
Ian
Bryant. Let's see. Renee. Frank Hantz. Hantz.
Uh-huh.
Greg Teagle from Florida. Randy Noble, Missouri. Michael Considine. Boston Mike.
Boston Mike.
Tony Gert from Illinois. I hope I
Tony.
said that right. Nancy's from North Carolina.
We got a good group tonight. That's
yeah,
great.
let's see. Dave Ramsdale, Alan Smith from Alabama.
Cool.
Robert Callan says, "Good evening, Rhotens, Pope, King, and Queen."
Hey, Bob.
Bull.
Bull's here?
Yeah. He made me laugh so hard when he called the other day. He didn't stop laughing the whole time. Gary Loeffler's from Virginia. Brian Tyrell from LaSalle, Ontario. Eric Trafford from Oxford, UK.
Uh-huh.
Brian Thomas from
I know
Windsor.
who he is. Yep.
Rachel Black from Golden Valley, Arizona.
Yep. I heard of her.
Let's
So,
see.
guys, tomorrow's video, you'll see Dad.
Oh, Lon Oric is here too.
Hey, Lon. Tomorrow's video, Senior Moments, episode 10, I think. Dad's going to be playing on his laser again, so you guys will get to see Dad making some stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I get requests to see me make stuff rather than just a memory of a sign carved for country music stars and stuff. So I kind of like to mix it up and.
Yeah. You almost got your room done. We'll be able to do another one in your room.
Yeah,
here
it won't be
pretty
too
soon.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then Monday's video. Before we forget, let's not forget Monday is Veterans Day, so we want to just a big thank you and a salute to all you veterans out there for all you've done for us, all your sacrifices and everything that you've done to give us this great country, and because of you, we get to do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, freedom ain't free.
Yeah.
Somebody has to pay for it, and our vets have done more than their share.
Michael Constantine said, Eric, Dave, and Miss Vicky, thanks very much for your time. We appreciate everything you do and the time you put into helping us all. That's
thank you,
nice.
Mike. That means a lot.
Let's see. John Craig is from in Sweden. You mind to repeat? I think he just came on.
Oh yeah,
John Craig.
John, if you're interested in one of our guys, his name is Wayne Erickson. I think he might be from Sweden, or he has Swedish background. He's going to be over there in the next month or two, and he asked me specifically to see if there was another sign carver in Sweden that would like to meet up with him, and you guys could talk shop and have a Guinness or something. I don't know, but if you're interested, send me an email, and I will forward it over to Wayne, and then you guys can figure it out. And that was John Craig?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you're interested, John, shoot me an email.
All right. Let's see. John's Tiny Workshop.
John Bonk.
Oh, that's John Bonk?
That's John Bonk.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's here.
Hey, John. Hope you're feeling well.
Spiro Karadimos.
Spiro.
Okay,
Yes.
Miss Vicky, my wife just made 3 pillows for a friend from church whose husband passed away last year. She used 3 of his shirts and made one for his sister and 2 kids.
Yep.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Terrific. That was Spiro?
Yeah,
Yep. I've talked to Spiro
it's such a great
times.
idea. But you guys got to check her out. She's incredible. Don, is this Don Borden? How do I become a guest on your next seminar? Don B.
Probably Dawn.
John Craig said, on Facebook, John's Custom Wood Signs can contact me, and he's an hour from Copenhagen.
Okay.
Joseph Santa Ana from Mississippi. Sheldon Otto says, good evening. You are a fantastic team.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Keith
Appreciate that.
Keith Davenport says, went outside my comfort zone last week and have set up a booth at a local vendor mall. Have some
Great.
signs in it now and have 15 more on the bench to finish up.
Wow.
Outstanding.
Terrific.
Great.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Okay, Frank says, kind of a follow-up from last year's finish thing.
Yeah.
He said, I repainted the sign. Excellent results with the water base over the paint. Don't know why, but it worked this time.
Huh. Maybe it had something to do with the drying time or humidity? I don't know, Frank. Gosh, I just don't know. But I'm glad it worked for you.
Ian Levine says Sunday is Remembrance Day here in England. I'm assuming that's similar to
I don't
Veterans Day,
know.
maybe?
Or Memorial Day. I don't know.
Fred Hant says thanks. Retired Army here.
Thank you.
Will Hackler says I'm a little late, but I made it.
Hey, Will.
Off the Grid with Doug and Stacy says evening, fellows. Frank Jenkins says he was Air Force.
Thank you, Frank. Yeah, I'm doing a special Monday's video, by the way, is a special sign dedicated to the veterans.
Michael Considine says from Boston, Army here, 1968 to 1970.
Wow. We do have a very high percentage of a lot of our viewers are military.
Yeah.
Military
Oh,
and
absolutely.
first responders and law enforcement.
Joyce Van Velden Pelt is here.
Hey, Joyce Ann.
Yes, it's me, Don Borden. He's such a dork. Tell Miss Sandy hi, Frank. Don. Let's see. Diana's here. She said, I've been missing you guys, but we're back and look forward to every show. I hope
Diana.
everything's okay. I'm so sorry for your loss, Diana. You and Brad both. Charlie Wooster says he's U.S. Army 82nd Airborne, 87 to 94.
Wow.
Bruce Peters says,
Thank
Eric,
you,
do you
Charlie.
have any more new sign collaborations with new techniques that you want to give us a peek at?
Not as of yet, but I got a couple kind of in the works. Nothing yet. That Sasha, that took so much out of me that I'm still recovering from that. But I do have some ideas. In fact, Vicky and I got to get together because we give away a Christmas sign every year, and we're in the midst of actually kind of designing that. We've got some ideas, so we've got to get that thing nailed down. But you guys will be seeing something on that pretty soon.
Off the Grid with Doug and Stacy said their sons are airmen and Marine.
Wow. Thank him for their service. Again, my words aren't working.
Will Hackler says, Eric, I use the DeWalt disc sander and love that thing.
It's good, huh, Will? Yep. It's a game changer.
Any new tools?
You'll see me using that pretty soon. New tools.
No, we don't have any new. I got a new resin. Trying a new resin.
No new tools. I've been using the critter sprayer a lot lately, and I've been kind of tweaking that because it wasn't working right for me. It was kind of spurting, and I was playing around with it. I'll be sharing that on an upcoming video.
Rob Casto says Army 84 to 90. He's Army.
Thank you, Rob.
After the Sasha sign, got a feeling it will be hard to beat. That was Bruce.
Yeah, I kind of raised the bar on that one. That was something pretty different.
Okay, Jason Harrison says Remembrance Day is Sunday. The whole UK has a minute silence at 11 a.m. 12 U.S. to remember all those lost in conflict.
Wow,
Okay.
that's terrific.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
great.
Huh.
We should have something like that.
We should.
Specific time.
Everything shuts
Everybody
down.
takes a minute of silence
All right.
in
Yeah.
remembrance.
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Whoever came up with that is
Yeah.
first class.
Kim Nash says, Vicky, did you check it? I like, and it saves me about $80. It's called Pro Marine resin. But we'll have
You
something
guys will
on that
probably
here
be
for you.
seeing it soon.
Yeah, I like
She's been
it.
Playing with it.
Bruce Peters says Army 79 to 99, DOD civilian 2000 to present.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Bruce.
Roy Smith said, hey, Eric, I just ordered a RZ mask, waiting for it to come in.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. Yeah.
Don Borden says, dork. Thank you, Vicky. I love you too.
You keep forgetting. You
I
got
know.
a
I got
microphone
a
right
mic now.
there.
He says, I'm a U.S. Navy vet, and you're welcome.
I remember that. Thank you, Dawn.
Let's see. I think John Craig asked if you have any problems. I believe it's way up there. I don't want to go back up, but he says 6 cans of the Marsh ink clog up, and the supplier has replaced them.
Yeah, and here's the thing on that. If your supplier replaces them, that's great. But I have a video that's called Spray Issues. If you guys go on the channel search, I show you how I used to throw those away, but I discovered, I don't know, probably 10 years ago, how you might be able to fix them. If they're clogging up, and if you want to send me an email, I'll find the link to that video and I'll send it to you. But in essence, just to make it quick, take the nozzle out. If it's not the nozzle, take the nozzle out, turn it upside down, take something really sharp, like maybe a 16 penny nail, point it away from you, and shove that nail down in there, or I used to use a speed bore bit, anything that's got a sharp end to it that will fit inside of where that nozzle comes out, and you get it spraying again, put your nozzle back in and you're good to go. It's worked. It has worked for me dozens of times.
Arnold Edgel says U.S. Navy 66 to 70.
Thank you, Arnold. Thank
Andy
you for your
Littleton
service.
says, Vicky, Stephanie is epoxying everything in the house. I know. She's sending me pictures. Lace poppies on the War Memorial in London. Prince Charles is doing it this year.
Terrific. That is cool. Remembrance Day.
Ron Williams says, could you explain the process for painting on signs with acrylic paint before and after applying finish and the spar oil-based urethane?
Okay, so I generally do not put my paint underneath the finish. I almost always put it on top, but I don't do that with acrylic water-based paints. I only do that with One Shot, which is oil-based, and it's exterior. So I don't generally, if I'm using, the only time I really use acrylic water-based paints is if I'm doing little tiny letters like I did on that Rockin' H sign for Drew Short, where I painted some little inset letters, and I didn't have to worry about it. I just put them in there and then I sanded it off. So I only use the although I did use some on that thankful sign last Thanksgiving, and I believe, though, I can't remember whether I put a finish on over the top of it. If I did,
I don't think you did.
If I did, then it would be either the Krylon Crystal Clear, which is clear, or it would have been with the Critter Gun and probably the Czar. That is, again, water-based, and it's crystal clear, so it won't change your colors. But I really like and you'll see this on Monday, my favorite process is the One Shot over the top of the finish. That's my favorite process.
Roland Knowlton, Army 72 to 75.
Thank you, Roland.
Let's see. Nancy Hafler, watch the senior moments and hope to order a base plate soon. Bill Ross, Navy 62 to 67.
Wow.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
Michael Constantine, question, what do I put on the board before stain so it doesn't look darker in some parts and other parts of the board?
So it doesn't splotch. And pine, they say pine will do that. Again, I don't use a lot of stains, but there's a conditioner. There's like a pre-stain conditioner that I've been watching a lot of Instagrammers actually when they put stain on stuff like pine. You can get, I think it's a pre-stain or it's a stain conditioner. You could probably Google that and find out. But that tends to make it that stain cover evenly and not look splotchy.
All right. Bert Graham says the Canuck is in the house.
Hey, Bert.
Good night, Tessa. Let's see. Robert Cowan, U.S. Navy, 1970 to 74, and Vietnam in 72.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Bob.
Okay.
All right. So that's it, guys. We've been going for a while here, so we are going to shut it down while we still have a
So
signal.
Frank won the hat, so
Yep.
Frank will be sending that out to you.
Next Friday, we should be right back.
Because I'm going to say this. Nancy Hafler says, my husband was Army 57 to 79, 2 tours in NEM.
Wow.
Gary Zellner, U.S.
Thank
Navy
you.
68 to 72.
Thank you, Gary.
Alan Brown, U.S. Air Force 64 to 69.
Wow. Amazing. Yeah, we have a lot of veterans.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Thank you all for your service.
Thank you all. Yep.
Okay.
All right, you guys. That is it. Questions? Email.
You guys email me if you want to go to the seminar. We'll put your name in for the drawing. You can email me at
signs@gmail.com.
No, that's not right. Oh, yes, it is. It's VIC.
Signs@gmail.com.
Vicky with or Vicky at?
No,
Vicky
no,
with
no.
Dave Signs at gmail.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so Renee says Steve was in Vietnam. Steve
Oh,
is a
Steve.
Yeah, we
is
know
a
Steve
decorated
well.
war
Gosh,
hero.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's
got
our
a gun
brother-in-law.
and medals. I
That
mean,
guy
that's
is just
that guy,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
it's
Steve is a
amazing.
war
He
hero.
is. I call him a little gnome, but he is smiles
jolly.
and laughs
He's such a
all
jolly
the
guy.
time. Holy
But
moly!
man, I'll tell you, I got to ride with him for about 5 hours on the way to Homer, just me and him, and it was cool. It was just the best time. Hearing about war stories and hearing about
Yeah.
things he's been
I didn't
through,
hear
it's
any of that.
amazing.
We just went fishing and had a great
It was
time.
crazy. It was crazy. Anyway, so,
so-
give Steve a hug for us, Renee, and thank him. All right, you guys, that's it. So we will. You'll see Dad tomorrow morning on Senior Moments. You'll see me on Monday. Another video on Wednesday, and we'll be right back here next Friday.
Oh, Renee says now whose lips aren't working, sis. Yeah, no kidding. She said he's
Anyway.
watching you guys too. He's got so many stories.
Yep, he does.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're out of here. We love you all. Thanks so much. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love for you to subscribe. And don't forget to click that little bell icon.
And you'll put a link to Molly's Artistry.
I will. I'll put a link to Molly's
Some
channel.
great
in there.
information.
Yeah,
And
really good
Renee,
stuff.
it wouldn't hurt if you and Steve get together and make videos and call it, Steve's War Stories or something. Just some of his experiences in the military. There are a lot of people that'd be interested in stuff like that. Great.
I watched Chad Prather. He's a guy on TV, and he's had a lot of war heroes and that write books. When they write books, they have to send the books before they can publish it. It has to be approved by the DOD.
Yeah.
So, anyway, she says good night, Dad. All right. So,
All right.
thanks, you guys.
Good night, guys.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, and we will see you guys. Well, you'll see Dad tomorrow morning.
All right. Say
Bye-bye.
good night, Gracie. Bye bye.
Love ya.